Hey guys, welcome back to Motor T Scale Models. This is John. We'll come up and do a video today on the next project that's going on the bench. And as you can see, we're going to be working on the Ford Bronco. So I've done the Baja Bronco, which this is basically the same kit with just a few different differences in the Baja from this one. So not going to really do a whole lot of unboxing on this one, but we're going to talk about a few different things. So this is a Revelle kit. It is a 2016 release. No, I'm sorry, that's not the right. That's the address. Oh, it is. It is a 2016 release kit. I got this one. It's a skill level 5, which is pretty. It's got some good stuff to it. 1/25th scale. Kind of take a look at some different things. So let's look into this box and see what we have inside of it. So I've got a few things that I'm going to be doing, but I'll set those to the side for right now. Anyway, so we have the body, which is pretty much the same as the other Ford, the Baja Bronco, is pretty much the same. The big difference on this one as compared to the other one, this has got the really nice gripped wheels, and there's little pins for it, but they got some really nice tread on the wheels. But there's 4, where the Baja had 5, and the Baja's tires were a bit taller and a bit wider. And again, it came with 5 tires. This only came with 4. As a matter of fact, this is one of the Baja tires. Sorry, this is one of the Baja tires that came with that kit, and then this one is just a little bit different, but hopefully you can tell the tread pattern, and the Baja is just a hair taller. So that's one difference on the tires for that. The instructions pretty much the same, with just the slight changes. The decal sheet, it's got pretty close to the same thing. The big difference on the decal sheet is going to be the white trim that goes down below, and this one doesn't have all of the brand names from the different types of sponsors that's on the Baja. But anyway, instructions just like on the Baja, very well designed, easy to read. Comes in and gives you a lot of good suggestions. Sorry about that, that's my dog. And really, as far as inside the kit, it's pretty much going to be the same. The chrome is just a little bit different, and then you have your clear parts, which they pretty much are the same also. So we could go through all of this, but again, it's pretty close to the same as what the Baja was. So I'm really not going to go through it, but I am going to talk about the direction I want to go on this. So I thought about the Bronco, and did I want to just do a Bronco kit, or did I want to do something a little different? And I decided I'm going to go do a little different. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one in a law enforcement theme, a 1966 law enforcement theme, or late 60s, early 70s, whichever. So I have some aftermarket stuff that I'm going to add to it. Hopefully it'll be able to work. I have a little radio. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got a little radio left over from another kit. I'm going to use it. I got a push bar off of another kit. I'm going to use it. And I got a bunch of these shotguns from another kit. I'm going to use those And I got some police stickers. So, oh, and I've got a bubblegum emergency light for the top. So, anyway, I got to figure out, the main thing I got to do is figure out what color scheme I'm going to go with. So, we'll take it from there. Anyway, a little short video. Didn't really want to kind of get too deep into it. As I go along and do some work, we'll update you guys on it a little bit better. So anyway, the Ford Bronco. Again, I'm going to do it in a law enforcement theme. Alrighty guys, so I've looked the body over really well and just found a couple little spots that needed to be kind of taken care of. Specifically this area right here, and as you can see, maybe not, but a small area right there. I don't know, some of you probably freak out by the way that I trim it off. That's okay. So anyway, it all typical of the Revelle. I'm sorry, typical of the Revelle. The body lines are really good. There's no flashing except for a couple of spots just on the inside. Other than that, it turned out really, really well. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay down some primer. I tend to use rattle can primer when I'm doing this. So let me get all set up here real quick and we'll go from there. Okay. And I tend to use a white primer no matter what. I do have a gray primer if I need it, but this one is acting kind of foolish. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can fix some of this. Get a little bit of splatter. I've had that problem before. And I don't like the way that's coming out. It's like I may have to, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, quite a bit of splattering on my kit. It's almost like it's textured. Sand that off the other side. Alrighty, so we've got some color laid down on the kit, and see if I can get it to focus. And it didn't do too bad. We're fixing to lay down some decals, add some more color to different things, and we will be back with you in a second. Alrighty, so let's take a look at my progress on the motor. So I was able to paint it in the blue. I don't know if you can see or not. Let me get a better grip on it. Oop, where you at? There you are. So I got my decals put up on my oil filter. Painted the exhaust in steel, mounted my plug wires. So this is coming along really, really well. Got a couple other things I need to do, but let me show you where I'm at on the bodywork. So, excuse me just a second. So here is the body. I painted it in blue, white. I had a couple little bubblegum machines. I went ahead and go ahead and put them on the top. That one little Bronco emblem, it gave me fit. As soon as I put it on there, it stuck like glue. No matter what I did, I couldn't get that to line back out. So it is what it is. Anyway, it did real good on this side. I really enjoyed it, putting that on. The actual chrome here, it's all done in bare metal foil. Didn't give me too much of a problem. Went ahead and painted the marker lights, as you can see right there and back here. Painted them with silver first, then I went with a amber, clear amber, then a stoplight amber. So that's where I'm kind of at on the body, and then obviously top comes right off. So anyway, we've got some more stuff up on the trees. Trying to get them painted. There's the axles, there's the subframe. You can see the transfer case back there. There's another part that goes on top of the motor. I think it's going to be the carburetor. But we're moving right along, and next video we'll hopefully have some more done. See you later. So we've got the rolling chassis finished so far. It's gone together pretty good. No major issues at all. So kind of bring you up to date on it. Got the motor in place, and it's really coming along pretty good. Got it wired. I went with, it calls for yellow shocks. I went with a combination of yellow and white front shocks, yellow shocks in the rear, and everything underneath went together really well. Added some metal extensions onto the exhaust to give it a more realistic look. So far we're doing really well. I think this is going to come along pretty good. The wheels went on really good. Did a little black wash in the wheels. You can see here in this, if it'll focus. Maybe it won't. Anyway, got some red on the Warner 4x4 locking hubs here on the front. So we're going to continue on and make a little bit more progress. I did want to show you this. Can't remember if I showed you before, but I got the lights set up on the roof of the Bronco 2. So little red and blue bubblegum machines, as they call them. So anyway, we are going to continue on. Alrighty, so we got the rolling chassis done. I went ahead and did the interior and got it put inside. Got to do some more painting on the front, but kind of wanted to take a look and see where we're at. If you can see, I had, if it'll focus, had an extra police radio, so I went ahead and put it in. My dash is kind of set up, so I like the way it's looking so far. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, so I got me a little shotgun I'm going to put inside, and I've got a little front push bar, but I'll be adding to it here in a few minutes. So we will see you very shortly. So let's go ahead and take a look at the finished results of the law enforcement patrol unit for the 70 style Bronco. So here is the final result. I think it turned out pretty good. Let me get something to set this up on so we can take a good look at it. There we go. All right, so the actual build turned out really, really well. I did have some extra parts from other kits that I was able to use, and it did turn out really well. I'm very pleased with it. Again, the Ford Bronco, Revelle's Ford Bronco, the early 70s, it is an awesome kit. That's just all there is to it. The other one I built, which is the what I call the St. Patty's Day tribute vehicle, and I'll add pictures at the end with both the Broncos into it, so be sure to stick around to the end. But anyway, so I used the blue paint. This blue paint was basically Wicked Colors blue, and then the white was just Rattle Can Satin White. The blue and red police lights or bubblegum machine lights, those were left over from a Lindbergh police patrol unit that I had. The decals are from the 1940s style Ford Custom Deluxe police unit. Same with the decal for police. On the front, I went ahead and went with, see if this thing will focus. May or may not. Anyway, I went with the red and blue in the grille. The actual push bar, that's also from the Lindbergh kit. So, and then the motor, I went ahead and wired the motor, did a little detail work, added battery wires, positive and negative. So, added that to it. And then, for the first time, I actually used Mod Podge for the windshields, and it worked out fantastic. I really liked that. I did use bare metal foil for the actual chrome strip. It worked out really good. As you can tell, this Bronco decal didn't go on real well, but once it went on there, she was stuck, and I wasn't about to tear it off if I could live with it. So on the actual side markers, what I did on the side markers is I just painted those silver and then added the amber and red light or red to the rear. Okay, and then on the back I added the metal pipes for the exhaust, and I put police on the spare tire, which it works also. Let me get it opened up here. And then police right up here on the back. And then as you can see where the brake lights were supposed to be at, and I don't know if you can see it with this, let's close it. Added a blue and a red light, which like I said you may not be able to see, but anyway, blue and red back there. So that will help it in case somebody's behind it when the lights are on. The paint went down flawlessly, no problems there. The decals went down great. I didn't have any major issues with this one at all. The actual top tended to be a bit narrow right along these areas right here, but I just was able to kind of let it set in the sun and set it up on the model. It was able to spread back out, heat up, spread back out where it fit right. So on the interior, I went with the desert sand, and then obviously the decals on the inside. As you can see right here, I had a spare police radio from one of my other Lindbergh kits. I'm sorry. So let me see if I can get the thing in here. Okay. So right here, I've got the radio, the microphone, and then I had a shotgun. I went ahead and painted the shotgun and added it into it. So it all went down really well. Overall, I'm pleased with the outcome of the Bronco. I think it looks good. Top off, top on, doesn't really matter. I think she looks really, really good either way. So tell me what you think about it. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming and checking it out. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the like button. Help me to kind of expand out the base on this. You know, more people that I have in my subscription, more people get on here and give me good ideas, and I really do appreciate it. Also gives me a chance to kind of take a look at their what they're producing and take a look at that. So anyway, all right guys, thanks a lot. This is the 1970s Revelle Ford Bronco in the police package that I kit bash from other kits. All right, thanks a lot. Remember, stay tight for pictures of the two Broncos that I have built.